When she's doing a really bad job at opening her mouth wide open. Alright, open wide. Here comes the airplane. When she leaves the house mad and comes back in a good mood and hops straight in the shower. My mum just found my vibrator. I'm never leaving my room again. She was once your age, and although she may or may not have owned a vibrator, she knows young women explore their bodies. If she comments or acts like it's not a good thing, I guess you could sit down and politely educate her on just how normal it is. Well, it's more embarrassing because I'm a guy. My girl looks so cute off guard, probably texting Annie to see if she's okay. Me, fakes yawning while slowly putting my arm around them. The guy at the urinal next to me. I went out running on the streets of Delhi in a sports bra. Never again. Literally every uncle, auntie, and kid on the road was staring at me with their mouths agape. I'm not exaggerating when I say that I saw 80 to 90 people literally stop and turn around to watch me. Their judgmental eyes left a crawling sensation on my seam. Isn't Delhi supposed to be the capital of the superpower? Isn't Delhi supposed to be a metropolitan city? Is this what us Indians can do the best? Seriously? I'm seriously considering emigrating just based off this one incident. Because the street is different. It's all strangers. What hurt the most is when I got home, after everyone woke up, my wife starting crying when I walked into the house. My own kids froze still in terror. My grandmother had a heart attack and collapsed on the floor. May her soul rest in peace. India is not a safe place for balding middle-aged men to go out running in a sports bra and booty shorts. People who had sex with their teacher. Why? Not many options when you're homeschooled. 168 hours alone. I survived 7 days of living with no human connection. Introverts. Vegan ribs are actually delicious. The hardest part is hunting down the vegan. Forget everything you learned in college. You won't need it working here. But I didn't go to college. Well then, you're unqualified for this job. Last night is a blur. I remember snacking tights and then shutting myself. I finally got my average resting heart rate down to 65 beats per minute. Only 65 more to go. Feel bad for the guys in sore cause tomorrow's gonna be a bummer too. What is a common myth about your country that is 100% false, but many people still believe in it? Romania. Many people believe we have vampires, but in my 700 years of living here, I haven't even seen one. I asked my mates back in the castle and they also haven't seen any, and they've been around for longer than I. Checked his phone to see if he's cheating, and found screenshots of me cheating. This is Gerolamo Cardano. He used to make prediction and even predicted the day of his doubt, but that day he woke healthy, so he killed himself. Needs aren't something I generally send on accident. Not good. I know you wouldn't, but when you said you was wasted I thought maybe I don't need to ask that. Wait, were you asking me for needs? Yeah. Oh my. Aren't we related? Well yeah. At my office is crazy sock day, lol, so I'm wearing the socks I received at the psych ward. I think you took the crazy part too literally. I love cheating. If you don't cheat, what the hell is wrong with you? Have you ever been cheated on? I forgot some people are in relationships. To clarify, I love to violate academic integrity on exams. I'm 5'7" but that's 11 feet 7 over your dad if that helps. Men under 5 inches 11 shouldn't exist. Adriana. Rest in peace dad 1971 to 2019. Pentagon believes alien mothership could be eyeing Earth. Somebody get Captain Stephen Hiller, Will Smith, Independence Day, on the line, as soon as possible. In an article published yesterday, March 14th, by Fox News, the outlet revealed that United States officials think UFOs could visit our planet soon. In fact, the Pentagon has reason to believe an alien mothership is in our solar system, ready to explore Earth. Princess Peach is in another castle. How do you know she's in a castle and not like a cave or something? Because when she left she said Bowser was going to demolish her tiny pink castle. I didn't even know she had a tiny pink castle. Have you seen it? Bowser's probably destroying it right now. Serious, why I'm against recess. The truest of selves. Recess is just a stupid way to divide ourselves and fight each other when we should be focusing on our common enemy, females. I imagine a world where men of all races, nationalities, and religions put aside their differences and work together to remove rights from females. The internet don't care about shut. If the world was about the end, this would be the last meme. My kid just said a lot of Bible stories could double as Florida man headlines. We have been laying here thinking of the best. It's hilarious. So far the best was Florida man threatened to cut baby in half to stop 2 women from bickering. Florida man finds out wife is pregnant. She claims the father is God. It really works. Florida man summons bears to maul children who laughed at him for being bald. Thanks for not pounding my ace at our parents' house. I know that took restraint. We want to sit on your face. Respectfully. Thank you for teaching us love, imagination, friendship, discovery, passion, creativity, knowledge, science, communication. Always remember the tiny details of your outfit before making an announcement via social media. Nick, we almost died right now and you honey. Imagine all the tights that was bouncing during the earthquake. Why doesn't Kale have hair? Kale can't grow hair, not because he has cancer or progeria, but because he snacks, and even his own body recognizes that he does not deserve hair or food or love. Deer population is controlled by releasing wolves into an area. All problems should be solved that way. Too much pollution? Release wolves in factories. Dislike Congress? Wolves. Wanna lose weight? That's right, wolves. Why does nothing ever go as ducking planned? Eating plastic so turtles don't have to. This albino squirrel comes to our door and rubs its knee pals and just stares at us. My grandma does the same thing. You can have your ashes turned into a playable vinyl record when your day comes. So they finna play me while I'm dead, just like they did when I was alive. I know my worth. OnlyFans, $7.99 a month. Reddit user iBreak Photos discovers that Samsung Space Zoom simply replaces users' moon photos with higher-res images of the moon through a clever testing process. This isn't computational photography, it's inserting imagery that simply isn't there. I took an image of this and got an image with more detail. See cute every hour, every day, every guest. So I guess she's the new replacement now. Huh. That's my mom. Bruh, I went to this gas station to buy some gummy bears, and when I was leaving I noticed this woman kept looking at me, so I said, "Hey, how you doing?" 5 seconds go by and now we just staring at each other, and I mumble under my breath like, oh, so this woman ain't gonna speak, huh? She had out of nerve to be staring me down like that. Well anyways, I continued to stare back at her until I started walking out the door, and guess what? It was a mother ducker cardboard of a police officer. Top stories. Man gets answer on answerous growth, killing the growth and ending his answer. It hurt itself in its confusion. Server, Jessica A. Tab bill. 1 pina colada. Extra creamy. I don't ducking know. That's just what he said he wanted. I guess add whip before you blend. I don't ducking know. I hate it here. I killed a dragon. I trained a dragon. I raised a dragon. Tip on how to get over your fear of the dark. As soon as you turn the lights off, start masturbating. No monster wants to see that shut. While doing it, stare at the corner and whisper tenderly, "This is for you." French is such a beautiful language. P&O Ferries. These toilets are not to be used for cottaging. Says toilets need oil and pas to utiliser pour les bums legs. Florian Comfy Friends Plush, 17 and 1/4 inches, $35.99. 40 reviews. Jolty and Comfy Friends Plush, 17 and 1/4 inches, $35.99. 30 reviews. Vapory and Comfy Friends Plush, 18 and a half inch, $35.99. 100 reviews. Sold out. When she says she's pregnant, but you wore a condo and pulled out, and she's on birth control plus you're infertile, and it was now. What is a must to do before sex? Make sure there's a pulse. Mr. High Standards over here. Dads watching their daughter flirt with an older guy. Dads watching their son flirt with an older girl. Egg, one of the most popular forms of child to eat. I want to extract the eggs from your ovaries and take the milk from your honkers and mix them together to make an omelette. I drank my best friend's best milk. I 19 male was out on a hike with my friend 20 female, who has a 1-year-old that she best feeds. When my blood sugar became dangerously low, I knew I was gonna pass out because I'm prone to it, and we had no food on us to stabilize my levels because we didn't want to attract animals. Plus I haven't fainted in a while, so I wasn't worried about it. My friend essentially best fed me for like a minute to keep me from passing out so we could hike back to the car. I think you're taking true off my chest a tiny bit too literally. Oh no, oh, best friend. I'm gonna pass out. Oh no, oh, please help. Step best friend, what are you doing? My lips forgot what a kiss feels like. My arms forgot what a hug felt like. My heart forgot how love feels like. My nut forgot what a can of baked beans feels like. Teacher, guys in the back, stop ducking around. Girl named around. Alcohol is poison. I hate owners as much as the next American, but you're better off snow skiing weed than drinking. Moth is superior to both of them, but few have the sheer will to harness its power without it destroying them. When I put that pipe to my lips I ride to battle. Me in real life. Gainesville man looks at child porn, while deputies search his home for child porn. Sheriff says. Blurst found this. My name is Red Dog. My sister dog, Lala, died. I dug her up, chewed her remains and left her skull in the front yard for more. XOXO. Red D. Everybody starting an OnlyFans right now. This is to save my family. Damn. Just got kicked out at church for yelling duck the devil the duck. I thought we hated that mother ducker. Alex Morgan celebrates scoring against England by pretending to sip tea. I'm English and I laughed she pretended to sip some tea. It was funny. People need to chill out. It's what we are known for. It's like if the English pretended to eat a Big Mac or shoot up a school. Miss Frizzle, where are we now? Suit up, Arnold. Woman spent 4 years praying to a green Buddha figure until one day a friend pointed out the figure she'd been praying to was actually Shrek. Mr. Zach, please change your username. I have a feeling several people would misread it. It has been brought to my attention recently. Popard is perfect. #therapist. #fail. FCC orders phone companies to block scam text messages. My favorite spam text I've ever gotten was "You have been added to the sex offender registry. Click here to remove." Almost got me, then I remembered I was already on the registry. Supportive dad. My dad just tipped me $65 on my OnlyFans on top of my $30 charge for my OnlyFans monthly subscription. And if that's not the realest shut ever, I don't know what is. That is how you support your child's business. Your pizza rolls are ready. WrestleMania 2000 is ready to rock on your N64. No school tomorrow and you have permission to stay up late. You're 38 years old and the year is 2023. I share my underwear with my maid and that's how I surprise my boyfriend with a new Vage fragrance every freaking time. I wish there were a specific ring you could wear that meant I'm not married, but I don't want men to talk to me. Pro tip, if you're ever worried about not being able to pinch off the turd fast enough and don't want to get up and drop the rest of the loaf onto the floor, just spread your legs and scoot back a little. Then grandma can sit on your lap and pee in the open space between your legs. I grew up in a small one bathroom house with a great grandma who seemed to always have to pee anytime someone else went in and sat down. Edit, duck, I forgot to add, this only works with pass. Just pass. Not shut. If Gam Gam tries to shut during this, she's just gonna mash mud into your balls. Don't try it. The bird in my neighborhood holding his shut all winter waiting for the day that I wash my car. Me, blending kiwis into a smoothie. The zoo workers. So this is how you cure baby fever, LMAO bet. I had baby fever, so I poked holes in my sister and her boyfriend's condos and 9 months later I became an auntie. Engineers from the University of Manchester say that concrete is twice as strong as conventional concrete. The engineers believe future space construction will need this solution. Potato starch replaces human blood as a key ingredient in the new recipe. Posting sensual content does not mean I want to engage in sensual conversations with you. Read that again. True, wearing a cop uniform doesn't mean you wanna solve crimes, but if you wear a cop uniform and stand on the street, you can expect that at least a few people are gonna come up and ask. Father attempted to rob his own son at knife point in Glasgow. The incident took place after the teenager withdrew money from an ATM. A masked man who attempted to rob a teenager at knife point was unaware it was his own son. Duckers got me at the hotel. They added some sort of dye to the water, made the area turn brown and orange around me when I was shutting in the pool. #orcs. Hold up. Wait, what? Movie leaks. This character dies. No, carbon monoxide leak. Never stop dreaming. Freddy Krueger. A letter read, I'm breaking up with you. The raft we spent months building on this desert island was gone too. It's rough when famous musicians fall on hard times. Fugitive alert. Winnipeg police are asking for public assistance in locating 23-year-old Gren Balsachtler of Winkler, Manitoba. Police confirm he is currently residing somewhere in the north end of the city. Gren has convinced 3 churches that he is Ed Sheeran and even went as far as performing The Shape of You in front of Calvary Temple on Sunday. When detectives asked the pastor why he believed the real Ed Sheeran would perform for $25 and a sandwich, he said that he assumed the celebrity had fallen on tough times. I tried committing suicide, but it didn't work out. Oops. Can you try again? 76. 19-year-old TikToker gets engaged to his 76-year-old billionaire girlfriend as he says it was love at first sight. I felt butterflies when I saw her, says Giuseppe Danner about his new fiancée Marlene Gatanau. It turns out that the pair have announced that they are expecting a baby. Let's see where this goes. Add the word sensually at the end of a sentence. Let's see how weird this gets. I'm gonna train the Vaporeon I just evolved sensually. Don't you ducking dare. Don't you hate it when your plans for the weekend are ruined? 3 teenage girls have invented a drinking straw that can detect if a drink has been spiked. If the drink contains GHB or ketamine, the 2 most common day trip drugs, the straw changes color. My girlfriend's brother took this photo of a taxidermied shark in a museum in Switzerland and I'm crying. My boyfriend asked what I brought in my lunch for work, so I sent him this picture. Then I realized. Study reveals most boys prefers pink outfits to assert dominance. Don't worry, I'll fix everything caused by that awful car accident, the surgeon told me cheerfully just before he began. Then he leaned in close so only I could hear and whispered menacingly, I want you to know that the woman in the car you hit was my daughter, you drunk. Not the Delhi I wished for. I went out running on the streets of Delhi in a sports bar. Never again. Literally every uncle, auntie, and kid on the road was staring at me with their mouths agape. I'm not exaggerating when I say that I saw 80 to 90 people literally stop and turn around to watch me. Their judgmental eyes left a crawling sensation on my skin. Isn't Delhi supposed to be the capital of the superpower? Isn't Delhi supposed to be a metropolitan city? Is this what us Indians can do the best? Seriously? I'm seriously considering emigrating just based off this one incident. Because the street is different, it's all strangers. What hurt the most is when I got home, after everyone woke up, my wife starting crying when I walked into the house. My own kids froze still in terror. My grandmother had a heart attack and collapsed on the floor. May her soul rest in peace. India is not a safe place for balding middle-aged men to go out running in a sports bar and booty shorts. I remember I went to a summer Bible camp in Louisiana and I slept with 3 teenage girls older than me. They took me to the woods and literally watched out for each other while they took turns. They were Pentecostal and I was like, what the duck? I didn't expect that to happen. I just wanted a fun trip with cousins and got more than I expected. I slept with 3 teenage girls older than me. Nice. I just wanted a fun trip with cousins. Wait.